rectification of errors. From that, illustration 27, financial accounting. It's from study material, page 76. This is a very important illustration. We should mark it as it will show errors which we have detected, how to rectify it at different point, like when the trial balance is prepared, before preparing the trial balance, after preparing the trial balance, and after preparation of financial statement. So each error, how to handle it at different levels has been explained in this illustration. So we'll understand, this will give a very clear picture how to rectify each error. Like we'll start illustration 27, rectify the following errors assuming that the errors are detected: A, before the preparation of trial balance; B, after the preparation of trial balance; C, after the preparation of final accounts. Purchase plant for 10,000 wrongly passed through purchase account. First, we will understand what should be the correct entry. Purchase plant for 10,000 wrongly passed through purchase account. What they want to say? They bought a plant. So what it should have been the entry? The entry would have been plant. The entry should have been, as it's an asset, it should not be routed through our purchase. It's not goods. It's not the business of the company to buy and sell plants. So this is a fixed asset of the company. So plant is coming in. So plant account debit to cash or bank, whatever it is, we'll write bank. Okay. As you understood, plant is an asset. It's a real account. It is coming in. We are purchasing it, it's coming in. So debit what comes in. And bank is the giver of money. So credit the giver. Okay. This should have been a correct entry. But what happened? They have routed through purchase account. Purchase account means instead of plant, they would have put it in purchase. So purchase debit to bank they have done. Correct. So what does it mean? Bank is there. Instead of debiting purchase, they have debited. Instead of debiting plant, they have debited purchase. So we have to credit purchase to nullify that effect. So we will credit purchase and debit plant. Okay. Now this is at what level? Before preparation of trial balance. Before preparation of trial balance, ledgers are still open. Correct. So that is the reason we will pass the entry impacting the ledgers directly. So what will be? Plant account debit to purchase account 10,000. Correct. After preparation of trial balance. Okay, after preparing of trial balance also ledgers are still open there. We have not totally transferred all the ledger balances to the different places in how we do in financial statement. They are still lying. We just run one trial balance to see what it is. So again, it will be same. Plant account to purchase account 10,000. Next level is after preparation of financial accounts. Till it was before and after preparation of trial balance. Now after preparation of final accounts. Means you have made trade in P&L and balance sheet. And now you are rectifying. So all the ledgers have been closed and they are taken to trading P&L and balance sheet. And now you are rectifying. So ledgers are not available. So we have to impact to the respective place. Like what it is. If it is a balance sheet item, the ledgers will be open because balance sheet balances are still lying. There will be closing balances. But if it is an expense and income, all the ledgers will be closed and taken to P&L account. So what we'll do? Which is an asset account? Plant. So plant we have to, what we did in main entry, plant we debited. So we'll debit plant account. But purchase is an expense account. As I said, expense account will be closed. They will no more be available. So purchase, instead of purchase account, we will hit to that account where the purchase goes, where it goes to trading account, correct? So we will hit it to the trading account. So you can write plant account debit to trading account, or else normally trading account is not written. They say we are adjusting the PNL. So we call it PNL adjustment account. So plant account debit to PNL adjustment account. Understood why that entry hits to the PNL adjustment? Next. Sales day book was cast short by 1000. Cast short means what? We showed less sales. Correct? So can I say I should pass sales entry? What is the sales habit? Sales entry. We are selling. It's an income. It's a nominal account. Nominal account, what happens? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So sales in an income. So sales should be credited. Okay. But this doesn't tell us whether it is a cash sales or credit sales. Cash sales means we will debit cash, saying cash account debit, because cash is coming in. So we will debit the cash. But if we are sold on credit, like we have sold Mr. A some goods, and he has said after 10 days or after 1 month we will pay. So we have to debit him. But we don't know this sales is cash or debit, cash or credit. So we will put it to suspense account. We don't know which account should be debited. So we will debit it to suspense account. So what it will be the entry? So before preparation of trial balance means it will remain like a, we have credited, sales account will be credited with 1000. That's it. But we have to close the trial balance. After preparation of trial balance means we have to tally the trial balance. We have to tally the trial balance means we are not given the impact of debit. Then we can't tally trial balance, right? So that is the reason we will put it to suspense account. So before preparation of trial balance, you just rectified. Sales you are shown short, so you have credited sales. But after preparation of trial balance means trial balance is ready. Trial balance is ready means what? It is tallying. To tally, we have to give equal amount of debit for the sales, and we don't know whether it is cash or credit. So we will debit to suspense account. So in this we are debiting suspense account to sales. And next is after preparation of financial statements. So after preparation means, as I said, expense and income have gone to P&L and assets have gone to balance sheet. So see the entry and understand that which is an expense and income account. In that place we will put P&L adjustment. So sales is an income account. So we will replace that with P&L adjustment. So our entry will be suspense account debit to P&L adjustment account. Okay. Next. Cash paid to Mr. Y X for 1000 was posted to his account as 100. So here wrong figure. So entry was right. Cash paid to Mr. X means X was the receiver. So X debited. And cash goes out. So cash credited. This was the entry. Instead of putting 1000, we put it 100. So we have shown 900 rupees less. Correct? Instead of 1000, we put 100. Means we have shown 900 rupees less. So we have to pass this entry again for giving the impact of difference. So we'll write again, X account will be debited with 900 rupees. Now issue what happens? Remember, cash would have gone 1000 rupees out to X. Because if we would have paid him less, he would have immediately came to us. Entry was wrong. Correct? So actually our cash ledger would have reduced by 1000. But we passed entry as 100 rupees. Correct? So what will happen? We have to debit extra 900 to X, which we are doing before preparation. But after preparation, we will write X account debit 900 to suspense account 900. Okay. And again as both these are asset accounts, means it's a balance sheet item, both are balance sheet item, they don't go to P&L, they are not expense and income ledgers, so they are not nominal accounts, so the entry continues even after preparation of financial accounts. Okay. Purchase goods from Mr. T for 3,500 was entered in the purchase day book as 500. Again here wrong purchases booked. What should be the purchases? 3,500, but they booked it as 500. What should be the entry? Purchase goods means purchase account debit and it is for credit, so to T. So purchase account debit to T, because purchase is a nominal account, it's an expense, so debited the expense. Okay, if once one of the thing you understand it's debit, the other should be credit, so T should be credited. Okay, so this is before. After preparation of trial balance also there is nothing, same entry continues. But after preparation of financial accounts, final accounts, you will replace the nominal account with P&L adjustment. In this nominal account means expense or income account is purchase. So instead of that we'll write P&L adjustment debit to T's account credited 3,000. Understood? So wherever our expense or income ledgers are there, that will get replaced with P&L adjustment if you are rectifying the entry after preparation of financial accounts. Understood? Next. Paid salary for 3,000 wrongly passed through wages account. Now they have paid salary, but they showed it as wages. So what it should be? It should go to salary. When they paid, what it should have been entry? Cash to cash goes out. So cash is credited. Salary is an expense. Salary debit to cash. Okay. So what happened? This should have been the correct entry, but instead of salary, they wrote it as wages. So I have to remove from wages and debit it to salary. So wages was debited. So I have to wages credit to rectify it, and salary should be debited. This is my rectification entry. So I am passing rectification entry. So before and after it will remain same. Okay, but after preparation of financial assessment, again we'll replace all the expense and income ledgers with P&L adjustment, means nominal account. So salary is also a nominal account, wages is also a nominal account, because both are expense ledgers. So both should be replaced with P&L adjustment. Okay.